Today we're filming barbecue veggies the easy way, and I could film out on my patio. But I think we're gonna go up to the roof. What a spot to film. What up guys, today on Bachelor on a Budget, we are making barbecue vegetables the easy way. Similar to our oven roasted vegetables that you guys loved, we're doing barbecue veggies. I'm up here on my rooftop, gorgeous view. It's gonna be super easy to make. We're gonna cook the dense vegetables first, so we'll prep everything beforehand. We got some corn, asparagus, zucchini, tomatoes, mushrooms, eggplant, garlic, onion, the works. So we're gonna barbecue all of that, and it's gonna be super easy. Okay, I've already went ahead and started, got some corn, just deshelled it, cut off the ends, and soaked it in water for about 10 minutes with some salt, and that'll keep this from totally burning, so we can set that aside. Next, we'll get the eggplant so we can pre-salt those. Cutting in about 1/2-inch strips here. The dull knife. Don't use a dull knife. Okay, we'll salt these. Sprinkling some coarse salt over it. That'll draw out some of the bitterness. And we'll set that aside. Asparagus, you just want to break off the ends, snap them off. These ones are pretty short. I think they've been snapped off in the grocery store. You're just trying to get rid of the woody bit. And I'll probably cook these in a foil wrap just so they don't fall in between the crevices of the barbecue. Garlic, we're just gonna cut those in half. Okay, onion, we're just gonna quarter this, cut off the ends. Skin on or skin off? Skin off. Chuck that in our back in our bowl. Okay, we got some zucchini. Zucchini only take about 15 minutes, so we'll cut them in about 1/2-inch strips as well. Hey, we got a guest spot here. You're on camera. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Sharp knife is so much safer than a dull one. Tomatoes. A lot of people don't barbecue tomatoes, but tomatoes are awesome on the barbecue. We're just gonna cut it in half. We don't want it to get super soggy. We also got a lemon. We're gonna barbecue this. It'll release some of the juices, and then we can squeeze those on after as garnish. Mushrooms. Let's cut off the woody ends. And all of this stuff is pre-washed. Now, I can cut these in half, I can quarter them, I can grill them in aluminum foil. I'm gonna go with them on whole. We're done with chopping. Okay, we'll just drizzle all of this with olive oil. I gotta put about 2 to 3 tablespoons with all of this. And we'll get some salt. Salt Bay. A couple tablespoons. 3 types of salt. MSG, rose salt, and a fine grain. Move that around to lightly toss it. Make sure everything's coated. I don't want to get my hands too oily up here. Actually, there's a washroom up here. Oily hands. Okay, let's take this over to the barbecue. Okay, time to get the most dense ingredients on first. We're gonna go with the corn. Hope that doesn't light on fire. Eggplant. We got the zucchini on there. Garlic. If yours fall apart, cook it in some aluminum foil. I'm just gonna plop it down and hope it doesn't fall in any cracks. I'm just gonna fit everything on. If you have a smaller barbecue, cook the more dense one first. You can start off cooking those, or just cook them in sequence. But I'm gonna try and fit everything on here, and then we'll just take it off as it cooks. You know what? Screw the tinfoil wrap. We're gonna live dangerously. We didn't soak these long enough. Off it goes. Ooh, hot. Ignore what I said about cooking with the corn husk. This gets stuff everywhere. Unless you're just cooking corn. Okay, everything's on. We'll close that and check on it in 10 minutes. Maybe 5. And we got that about 350 here, but that's just because it's open. It'll crank up to about 400, up to even 500. You just want to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't go past 500. Let's make sure nothing's burning. Hey, corn is cooking. We don't want those to get too black, so we might take those off. Asparagus is looking nice. That's pretty much done. We got some nice color in there. We don't want to overcook our asparagus. Onions, those are far from done. Move that around there. Tomatoes, those are fine. That's gonna take a while. Mushrooms, those can cook plenty more. Eggplants, let's see how that's doing. Oh, that one's looking a little overcooked. You also want to know your warm spots. You can see I got right here at the back, it's very warm. It's super windy out, so the stuff at the front doesn't cook as much. Garlic is still quite a ways, but we'll give that a flip. We're gonna drizzle a bit of olive oil on anywhere that looks a little dry. Okay, we can flip some of this again. Tomatoes, be careful, they're gonna be soft. Those are looking nice. Eggplant is pretty much done, so is the asparagus, probably more than done, so we'll take that off, and the corn. Just do that to keep that warm. Garlic's just about done. We're looking for that to be nice and soft and very delicate. Okay, we got another couple more minutes on these guys. Okay, everything's done. Let's plate this. And voila, we are done. We're gonna crack some fresh pepper over that. We didn't do this before because we don't want the pepper to burn. And we can take our nice soft lemon juice, squeeze that a bit over. And the sugars in that lemon have a nice caramelization on them. Let's give these a taste. So much flavor. Unreal. With all of it, we're just trying to go for a nice golden brown. It's kind of cold up here. Super windy, you can probably tell from the audio. Look at that. I didn't bring any forks up here. That was ridiculously good. Look at that garlic. Let's try that tomato. So good. Asparagus, still got a good crunch to them too. Well, thank you for watching. If it's your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week we're doing cheap, healthy, and tasty recipes. If you have any questions, leave them down below. But thank you for watching. Bye guys.